y'all want Atlanta to know about this podcast studio?
So it's an interesting question because yesterday when I was meeting with a client about producing their podcast, and they were going through YouTube watching all of the most popular podcasts, right? And we did a test run to get everyone comfortable because it was like 4 people that didn't really know each other that were going to be hosting it. And I said, let's flush out the bad stuff and let's figure out what the direction is, right? So I brought over the preview for them to watch, and they're like, this looks and sounds better than The Breakfast Club. It sounds better than Drink Champs, like just aesthetically, because what we offer here is something that it doesn't, not in Atlanta, doesn't exist anywhere here, but just in the US actually, because here we have full multimedia where we can bring up Zoom. You can bring people in on a Zoom call or on a phone call through Bluetooth here on our board. So you can connect with people and bring them into your podcast. Everything is fully edited when you walk out the door. It's ready to upload the moment you leave. There is no lag time in between you getting your from shooting your content and getting your content. You can bring up YouTube on here if you're doing an interview with someone and you want to bring something up on YouTube to go over or review or go to the internet. You plug in your HDMI. It's full multimedia. It's not one lane of just doing an audio podcast or a video podcast. It's fully dynamic, and what we can do is customize it to bring in the branding and help with also we're not just a facility that has the equipment and the knowledge of using it, but we're also going to try to help and set you up for success, meaning showing you how to monetize your podcast, how to we're also going to cut you reels that are dynamic as far as the titling and the saucy points that are going to be the scroll stopping stuff for the content. So you're getting a full package. When you go out and when you look at other studios that offer similar or offer podcast services, one, you're not getting the full gamut. You're not getting the different angles of cameras and being able to walk out with a product the moment it is done. There's not anybody that's offering that. So for me, it's really the solution of we're in the world where people are brands now. It's not just Pepsi and Coca-Cola as big brands. Like personal brands are worth a lot of money. And if
I like that.
You can build if you have an audience, you have a market. That means you can sell merch, you can sell sponsorship, you can get ad share through YouTube and a plethora of other ways to earn a revenue from it. But what people fail to realize is everybody wants to do a podcast because they all listen to podcasts, right? But the biggest thing is consistency. Everything takes a commitment. It's not just like I can go in and do one podcast for 2 hours one time and then it's just going to be this huge epidemic of the next hottest thing. No, it takes consistency.
That's true.
And I tell people, if you want to release an episode one a week and you want to do a 30-minute episode or you want to do an hour episode, get it in bulk. Shoot it and do a 4-hour block. You can walk out with a month worth of content. The day of, you can walk out with a month full of content. Shit, I will write out your content strategy for the content that you have. Mm-hmm. And it's included. Because you're not just getting the space and the aesthetic, which I took a lot of time to make sure that it stood out. When you walked in, you're like, wow, this is legit.
That's right.
So at the end of the day, you're not just getting the aesthetic and you're getting a knowledge base. You have I connected to people like yourself and people like Alex. You're getting my resources, your resources, and whatever your business is. This is all about making business thrive in Atlanta. That's what the staple is.
That's powerful. That's powerful. Well, what I'm going to do for you is that answer you just gave, tomorrow morning, when you go to Google, you're going to see that response on Google.
Now that's impressive. That's very impressive. That the fact that
I want the clip. Because I want to post that.
Like I just said, I gotta put my money where my mouth is because I just got done saying
right there.
Yeah, because I just said that you walk out with your content. So that's literally, I'm going to give him, dump the file on your computer. You'll be good to go with the clip. I will trim out that piece. You'll be good to go. And so we're going to say today is September 14th at 11:51 p.m. at night. And about...
A little late.
It's a little late,
Got a
but
little
that's the
time.
entrepreneur lifestyle, right, baby? It's the entrepreneur lifestyle. So we'll say, what do you say by, when are we going to check in with you on that?
Tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening. So we'll just say
by
by this time tomorrow, 24 hours, we're going to see that clip on Google.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, with that being said, we're going to close out
We up.
and out.